Doctors say a lot of things about aging, but one phrase is so damaging to us seniors that if you are not aware of it, if you're not ready for it, and if you do act on what they say, or better yet, don't act, it will be your demise. It's dismissive, outdated, and it stops seniors from getting real answer. Today, I am exposing it. And I'll show you the truth nobody is telling people over 60. The most worthless thing doctors tell seniors. Ready for it? The most worthless thing they tell seniors. Oh, it's just part of getting older. That is BS, okay? This shuts down questions and curiosity from you, makes you feel invisible, leaves you stuck with an unavoidable or an avoidable challenge, okay? My truth, common is not normal, okay? If this is common among seniors, but that's not normal, okay? You heard the old thing, average. Average is the best of the worst and the worst of the best, okay? Common is not good, okay? Common sense is good, but not common medically. You don't want to be common like the rest of the seniors. You're not like the rest of the seniors. You are seeking advice, ideas to help you get stronger in your, what years do we call this? In the better years of our life, okay? Seniors deserve answers, not dismissals from your doctor. Why this phrase is so harmful? It discourages you from asking better questions, okay? Better questions. It's just part of getting older, okay? And then it shuts you down with all those questions. It makes you accept decline that's preventable. Okay, all these things I talk about, decline is preventable. We're going to talk about this. And if you've watched any other of my videos, you know this. By the way, I am not a doctor. I'm not an attorney. I don't have any medical degrees, actually no degrees whatsoever. I did go to school for 3 years, college, but never got a degree. I was too antsy and wanted to get out in the real world. So I guess you could say I'm a doctor of life. But don't confuse that with a medical doctor, okay? I want to be blatantly true about that. And again, as I've told you in the other videos, this topic, if it's the first time, is the beginning for you. Do not trust everything I say. You go validate it yourself. Okay? We're on YouTube University. Go in there and validate it with others. I'm the beginning of this discussion, not the end of this discussion. And if you got any comments or questions, leave them down in the comments. In my opinion, seniors have far more control than we are told, okay? That question, okay, or that statement, it's just part of getting older, okay? It creates fear, not empowerment, and you have far more control than you're told. I know that because I've been through it. Now, doctors are rushed. They're not evil, okay? They're not out to get you. But you know, these medical corporations now are like all the other corporations. Actually, they might be a little bit worse, okay? They try to cram as many bodies in there. I haven't seen my regular doctor in over a year because maybe it's longer than that now because I've got a physician's assistant that takes care of me, okay? They don't even let you see the expert. Yeah, a physician's assistant is not a doctor, okay? They are not a doctor. You and I probably know more than a lot of them do in certain subjects, okay? Because we've been to YouTube University. You know, a doctor, and we'll get to this in a minute, they get a couple of hours of nutrition talk over their whole career. Maybe it's more than that, okay, but not much, okay? Way less than 10%, which if you followed me for any length of time, nutrition is the key. What we eat is medicine. Food is medicine. Okay, I'm getting off topic here. Let's move on. They also say, and this is worthless, slow down. Don't overdo it. You'll exhaust yourself. Here, go ahead and rest. That is malarkey, okay? It's BS. Seniors decline faster when they take it easy. You lose your muscle, you lose your independence. You've got that loss of balance, that fall risk, and you're in a nursing home, okay? So, loss of balance leads to fall risk, leads to a nursing home. We don't want to go there, okay? The truth, seniors must stay moving to stay living. We must move now more than we did when we were younger. When we were younger, we just naturally move more, okay? Now, we have to move more. My wife and I go on a walk most every day with our two little puppies, okay? We've got a Chihuahua and a Chiweenie. The Chiweenie's 9 pounds and the Chihuahua's 7 pounds. They're both less than a year and a half. And we'll do a video on this, how dogs, I know dogs, don't know cats, bring you so much joy and get you to exercise, okay? So they're actually walking us every single day. And we go 2-3 miles with those little puppies most every single day. And I walk on the golf course half the time that I'm playing. And as I've told you in other videos, this is my man cave. It's about 75 yards from the big house. I walk back and forth all the time. When I forget something, I don't get upset anymore. It's exercise, okay? We need to stay moving. Only now we need to do it consciously. When we were younger, we just did it, okay? I look at my grandkids. They're running everywhere. They're jumping around. You ask them to do something, they run and they get it, okay? They don't need encouragement. We need the encouragement. And we can learn from those little suckers, okay? What's common is not normal, okay? Examples, they write us off today. Fatigue, oh, that's common. Memory lapse, oh, that's common. Balance issues, oh, that's common. Muscle weakness, oh, that's common for someone your age. Joint stiffness, oh, how old are you? Oh, a lot of people your age have that. Weight gain? Oh, man, it's so much harder today to take off weight when you were younger. You know what? It's harder to take off weight anytime, okay? Because you're older doesn't mean it's harder. All of these can improve drastically. Can't get into all of them now, but don't believe this BS, okay? Seniors need the message they never hear. You still are in control. You are, okay? You got a brain. You know how to use it, been using it all these years. You are in control. Nobody else is. You're in control of your life, not a doctor, not your caregiver, not people that say, oh, this is common for you at your age. Some of them trying to be nice, okay? But it's BS, okay? You are in absolute control of you, okay? And I'm sure you know this. But maybe it's gone by the wayside a little bit since you got older. No, you are in control. Your choices matter more than your doctor's 7-minute visit. It's 7 to 12 minutes, actually. Lifestyle beats prescriptions. Yes, it does. Activity beats aging. Yes, it does. Take those doggies of yours for a walk. Start a dog walking business. Get paid to exercise. Small daily changes create big momentum. It doesn't take a lot, okay? Just a little bit. And we see it as we get older because, you know, we've let it go, and you go for a week like walking and you feel 100% better, okay? I used to do, and I'm back doing it, but I used to do yoga, like I formalize yoga with a group 5 days a week, an hour at a crack, okay? Now, for the last 20 years, I have not, but I do my own yoga, okay? About 10 minutes a day. But most recently, I went about a month without doing it. Why? That's one of the things, okay? And I just got doing it myself here. I do a standing back bend. I do a touch my toe thing, okay? It's called restorative yoga. I hold it for 5 minutes. Now, when I stopped doing it for a month, I started getting sore again, okay? And then when I went back to doing it again, in 3 days, the soreness was gone. So your body remembers. So once you build something up, it is there. You just got to rediscover it. You've got all of these inside of your body. Better questions seniors should ask the doctor. Is it truly normal or just common, doc? Is this reversible, doc? What lifestyle changes would help me, doc? What tests can we run to be sure, doc? And do you have any non-medication or non-medical strategies? Intuitively, my whole life, the doctor would say, I was going through a divorce and my blood pressure was high. The doctor would say, well, I want to put you on these blood pressure pills. I said, why? And he told me why. And I said, is there another way to do it? Diet, exercise? He says, yeah, you can start exercise. And you think he would tell me that? I had to ask, okay? You got to ask. And that's what I did. And I took a test another 3 months later. It was gone because I stopped running when I was younger. I started running back again and it was gone, okay? So what are the non-medical reasons or the non-medical tasks or things that I can do so I don't have to take this medication? It's still possible at your age, okay? Still very possible. I'm 69 years old. By the way, I'm Greg Colosi. Didn't announce that in the beginning. I forgot. I'm 69 years old and I'm on no medication whatsoever. Not even a baby aspirin. I'm on a couple of vitamins and that's it. Conditions doctors often dismiss that are flexible. Low muscle mass. You can do some strength training, okay? I just got done doing my push-ups against my table, okay? Those things all work. Balance issues, physical therapy changes everything. Or in one of my videos, or seek this out, I stand, lift one foot just like 3 inches off the ground, see how long I can stand, and switch feet, and just keep doing that back and forth. Stand next to a table if you are not balanced to make sure that you don't fall over, okay? That's the reason for doing these balancing exercises, so you don't fall, okay? So don't fall while you're doing it. Memory challenges. Move. Just don't sit there like a bump on a log, like a couch potato, okay? And sleep properly. Work on sleeping. I can't get into that. I've had issues with sleep and I've worked on it and it's much, much, much better now. Again, go find it in YouTube University. Energy tips. Energy dips, excuse me. I don't have any energy dips anymore with the way that I eat. And for those of you that haven't seen another video, I eat primarily, I don't eat any carbs, okay? Nothing in a box or a bag. No potatoes, no pasta, no rice, no breakfast cereal, that's for sure. Primarily meat, dairy, eggs, bacon. What else do I do? Oh, in season, I have the fruits, and not usually the vegetables, not usually the fruits. And I've done this for almost 3 years now. I lost 65 pounds, 70 pounds on a good day, and everything's improved. Used to have neuropathy, it's almost gone. Maybe 5% of it's there. I just know that it's there. It's like on this finger, I chopped off an edge of it about 5-6 years ago. And if I press it, I feel it, okay? That's what the neuropathy is like. Chronic aches, mobility sometimes solves them, okay? Just getting up and going around. Like I just told you, I feel achy, I start to do my stretches again. And if you're chair bound, there are stretches you can do. Go on YouTube University and find out, stretches for seniors, and you'll get a boatload to take a look at. How this connects to health, wealth, and your legacy, okay? That legacy that you want to leave your family, that life story that you want to write for your grandkids. Health, stay strong, functional, and active. Wealth, avoid medical bills and dependency. Legacy, stay alive and sharp to share your story. And you matter. Your family needs you at your best. Your grandkids need you at your best. Your friends need you at your best. Okay? So don't turn into a vegetable. It is up to you. You are in total control of your life. You are, okay? You're in total control. Nobody else is. Now, some of you heard the story before, but I'll give you the sped up version of it. I reversed my diabetes after I was told you got to go on metformin, okay? I did go on metformin for a while. Before that, unbeknownst to me, my A1C was 10.1, maybe a year or two before that, okay? Now it's 5.3. So here's what I did. I watched a video on YouTube University, actually many videos, because I wanted to reverse my diabetes because it would help or eliminate my neuropathy. So neuropathy was the cause of all of this. And I thank God every day that he gave me neuropathy because I found out everything else that was wrong with me. And I solved it all. Okay, it's done, it's solved. So I was a diabetic. The doctor never said you ought to do this. Food-wise, you ought to do this. Exercise-wise, you ought to take these vitamins. No, prescription. So I stopped taking the metformin and started eating right. And in 3 months, I was a non-diabetic, okay? I did it naturally by myself. And most tell you it can't be done naturally, okay? Again, you're in control of your life. You make it happen. I lost 65, 70 pounds, as I already told you, when people told me it couldn't be done. Because when you're older, it's hard to lose weight. Bullshit. Sorry. BS, okay? It's the same. No matter if you're young or old, it's the same amount of mind power to lose weight. But I got to tell you this. Eating the way that I did, because I eat a lot of beef, I'm never hungry. My challenge most days is I got to eat enough because I'm not hungry, okay? Another thing I do, I have coffee, and I put in half and half and heavy cream. Quite a bit of it, because your body needs saturated fat. But anyway, that keeps me full, most of the day until like 2, 3 in the afternoon. And I only eat one meal, by the way. And I didn't do that on purpose, but that's just the way that it turns out. You can still eat 3 meals, split it up. It's easier for me to do it this way. Anyway, if I listen to the advice that it's just part of aging, I'd be in a very different place today. I'd still be 65, 70 pounds heavier, okay? Not liking myself because I'm fat when I look in the mirror, and I'm a clothes horse and my clothes don't look good on me. I saw a video of myself waddling down the street, okay, when I was fat, and all the inflammation. I'd be taking probably more medications and feeling more and more miserable. Now, if you're at the state that I was 3 years ago, you can do it, okay? Don't anybody tell you that it's common. You can do it. You are in total control of your life. You go make it happen. Curiosity questions for you, okay? What have you been told is just aging? Did a doctor ever dismiss something that later turned out fixable? What part of your health do you secretly want to improve? What would your life look like if you felt stronger 90 days from now? Go to the comments and tell me, okay? Go to the comments and tell me. I'd love to hear it. I will respond. I respond to all of them. Okay? Aging is real. Decline is optional. You have more control than you've been told, more strength than you've been shown, and more potential than most people your age will ever discover. You just being on this video, you've opened up the door to your health, to your aging. You don't have to accept what others think is common and what is average, the best of the worst of the best. You're not average, okay? You're not average. You listening to this message proves to me you are not average. So I want you to go out today, right now, after watching this video, get up and do something, okay? Even if it's a minute's worth of something, go do something. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon, and make it a great day. Bye. Oh, I forgot. If you're ready to reinvent your health, wealth, and your legacy after 60, stay with me. Subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know what outdated advice you were told about aging. We're building a movement here. Seniors who refuse decline and choose strength. Make it a great day again. Bye-bye.